Well, good evening and welcome to my Psychic Connection. I'm your host, Journey Ryan. It is Wednesday night, guys. You know what that means? We are here with none other than Trinity
Trinity
Black.
Black!
Whoa!
Hey, everybody! I hope you're staying masked up and staying safe. I just wanted to say tonight we have a full moon still in the month of Scorpio.
I was just going to
Happy
say
birthday,
Scorpio.
happy birthday, Taurus. Hmm?
Nice. I was going to say Scorpio.
Yes, it is. Moon and full moon in Scorpio. You know what Scorpio is like, you guys? It's like the ocean where you have all this big body of water. It's all this passion and emotion. It's like, to me, it reminds me of the father of the water signs. Don't you contradict me, Cancer guy. Because you guys are very nurturing and loving. So I don't know. You guys are powerful too. But yeah, we all go rushing to the ocean. The rivers and lakes and streams, we can't doubt that one. And the thing is, sometimes things that are beneath the surface of the subconscious mind tend to rise up. Sometimes you wonder why things were going on. And I told you guys weeks ago, I said, put out good intentions, put out good intentions. You know what I mean? And even gardening. And the thing is, we're here now at the manifestation. And it's just like, if you like what you have, just keep nurturing it and continuing it. If you don't like what you have, that's all good. At night, before you go to bed, whatever thoughts you don't like, kick them off the island. I watch Survivor. I watch some reality TV, so I'm just trying to tell you, I'm scared. I don't have enough money. I think he's cheating on me. Up, kick them off the island. Get rid of the 10 man. That's what Journey calls them. And I never knew if you meant a 10 man like an old tin house, like a fixer upper, or if you literally meant the 10 man from Wizard of Oz. But
No,
either way,
idiot, an aluminum foil. It's aluminum foil. It's not even,
oh,
not even what people think it is. You know what I mean?
yes, yes. Let me grab my cards real quick because tonight I'm just gonna have this deck here with the witches and the little romance. Who knows? I might just use my little Trinity trinket here. Well, it's not Trinity. I might just do a little of this and that. But
Hey,
I just know we're gonna have fun tonight. And Journey, you know, I was talking to you earlier when we came on about, oh, someone's here special. It's a special guest. Or people that's not normally here or haven't been in a while or something. And I joke around. I joke with you, Journey, sometimes. And I say, I didn't see that coming. You know what I mean? It's to me, it's just like one of my favorite psychic jokes. I didn't see that coming. But yeah, I kind of did. But what I sometimes do is just sort of turn my head or don't look. I close my eyes, close this eye, that eye. It's sort of like, because you have to ask yourself, how does one give a surprise party to a psychic?
exactly.
That's a very good question because, like, the psychics are already going to know, like, this person's acting a little different. I noticed something's a little bit off. I got a good feeling something's coming up. Like any human being, anyway, not just psychics. We're all psychic, but any of us on this planet, you know what I mean? But I still get surprised sometimes, but it's because I let y'all surprise me because it's the thrill of life like that. So I'm the psychic that mind my business, so I don't be all like, oh, where they're going.
Yeah, I don't intrude.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't intrude. I try not to read people who's not asking for that reading.
Oh yeah, there's times I've texted you and you're like, really? Like that or something, but it's rare, but yeah, like and I love that about you. Like I might send you something to Dolly Parton and maybe you were working and doing other stuff and weren't even thinking about that.
Mhm.
So it's like, oh, that's interesting. Like that. So
Well, you know
yeah,
how I love my Dolly.
I usually take my own advice. So a lot of times my mind is more focused on my hobbies and things I really love and enjoy, you know, if I can help it. So yeah, I'm not a sneaky nosy psychic. Like parents can be though, because parents are like, "Where were you?" and they start sniffing you. And well, what time did you get in? And then you're like trying to lie, and they're like, "No, no, no, you ain't telling the truth. You lying," like that. So yeah,
Exactly. Well,
yeah.
parents know, especially when it comes to their children, when they're lying.
Oh yeah, definitely. So
All
the
right.
next person here who's here, you know, me and Johnny look special for y'all, and we're gonna pretend we didn't know you were on here, but we sensed it. I sensed it, and I'm just glad you're here. And I'm great. I appreciate every jumper and everyone here. I hope you guys enjoyed the show last night. I'm sorry, Journey, to cut it off. I'm almost done. But from what you were saying, Journey, people here last night, it was a really fabulous time, a really great time. People were jumping ahead, and you guys just had a ball, and I'm excited about it. Yep. So
Absolutely.
back
We
to
had a ball
you.
last night. We've had a great week so far. Like I said, we appreciate everybody who's been here and getting readings and stuff. And
Mhm.
guys, I went ahead and put the jump list link on there for you guys. So if you guys want to jump the list instead of staying in line, as I'm sitting here writing down the names as they're walking through the door. All right. Margarita, be safe. She's got a tornado warning in her area.
Uh-oh.
That means it's
Yeah.
touchdown. Warnings mean they touchdown. Watches mean keep an eye out. Warning means go take cover. So
Right.
you guys know how this works. All you got to do is say hi. We put you down on the list. If you don't want to wait in the list, go ahead and go to the jump list. Put your name on that list, and we'll get to you as fast as we can. The jump list also means you're guaranteed a reading. So at the hour and 30-minute mark, we no longer take jumps. Remember that, guys. Any jumps after the hour and 30-minute mark will go for the following show.
Yeah.
Just know that. So don't go. If it says no more jumping, don't do it. Don't do it unless you want to get on for tomorrow. All right. Well, our first person on our jump list tonight is Blanca. So Blanca D, get your question ready. And if no one else jumps the list, Margarita, you will be next.
So this is the homemade candle I was telling you about at the it was just from the dollar store, but the candle comes with the wick and everything, and you just pour the wax in or soy and light it up, and it's really beautiful because you can like decorate your own things.
That's
So
awesome.
I thought I'd share that with our friends tonight too. I know a lot of show and tell I do is very elementary: balloons, Ben Franklin, candles, plants, and it's so simple and basic. But sometimes I feel like in life when we overlook the smile of a child, or Journey, I've seen pictures of you just standing and looking at water, listening to the water while you do dishes or laundry. Sometimes we overlook the simple things in life and miss the biggest messages. Like, hello.
Exactly.
You can get a better preaching just vacuuming the floor and cleaning dust than you can at a 2-hour church sometimes. Because you get in tune with your inner self and you're also being active.
Exactly.
So don't underestimate the little light things Trinity does. We're journeying. Yeah.
All right. So the Blanca has put her question up, so I'm going to go ahead and put her up. Blanca, here's Trinity. Trinity, Blanca.
Let's see, the grave vandalization. I'm going to read the question. Hold on, I'm just jumping all around. Because this mother here, like to me, before I even read the question, she just, when I see her and think of her, all I think of is good smelling food. Very good cook. And I ain't eat dinner yet. But anyway, it was my mom's anniversary since she passed away. I didn't go to Cali, but my family did. And it was a big celebration. What did she think about it? Well, she loved it, but she was actually with you. And also, someone vandalized my mom's grave. Will they know who did it? Well, we're on a limited time. Hold on, let me grab this card here real quick. Now, with the big celebration, Blanca, she was, I remember that day because I don't know if you remember it, but for the celebration, you slept late, I believe. I'm pretty sure you slept in late and you were feeling sluggish that day and a little bit of guilt that you weren't going to be there, even though it wasn't your fault. It was sort of beyond your means for whatever reason you weren't able to attend. But I have this picture right here. Yes, Big Mama's cooking, yum. So I have this picture right here, and this is Two of Wands. But you guys, you cards better back me up tonight, dang it. Especially on something like this. And Page of Pentacles. So with these two cards, all I'm saying is I feel like I'm not going to explain it and get in all the details with the cards right now. But all I'm going to say is she was definitely with you that entire day, and she was hugging you, and you felt like you sensed her, but you weren't sure. And she thought the celebration was okay, but you know what? She's a funny woman because she says from the messages I'm getting, she was like, to be honest with you, I spent more time with the people who celebrated me when I was physically alive. And she says, and Blanca should know, she has a low tolerance for fake people even when she was physical. So imagine how she's going to be spiritually now. Spiritually, she's like, like she's just gravitating to the love and purity and people like you and trying to comfort them and everything. The vandalism thing, your mom's well aware of that, but she's, for some reason, she doesn't want to go into that. But I picked this card right here, and I'm going to analyze that too. But she's like, justice shall prevail. And I don't know how she talks, but she's just like, it's going to be all right. And it's no offense to her, because she's not like even worried about that. Even when she was physically alive, she was not a very materialistic person. Oh, wait, I needed to work. Oh, I'm glad she was with me. I felt bad. Wow. Yes, Mama's so sweet. Right. But all she did was show me like you sleeping kind of late and a little sluggish and a little down, like that and stuff. But she didn't show me like you working or what was going on that day. She just showed me like a small, if you ever see the cartoon Caillou, it's like that. It'll be like a little bubble where I might not see everything going around, which is none of my business anyway. But she showed me enough to let me know that she was with you then, and that also she's come to you in dreams and repeatedly told you she's okay and she's at peace. Yeah, she's sweet. She's really sweet. She's a really sweet woman. I really appreciate her. Everyone's talking to me, Blanca, about you and your resting, that at this point you might want to start doing more things to help yourself sleep better and late at night, if you're up late at night or whatever. They're just saying that when you're wanting to go to sleep, there's things that keep you woke, that you're preoccupied with. They said, give it to the universe. It's going to be worked out. I want to pass this to Journey. I'm sorry. Now, it took me only 6 months to learn what side you're on. Oh, yes, my dream. She did definitely brought me joy. Yes, and she's going to keep doing that, too.
Absolutely.
Yep.
All right, Seja M, you are next on our list. Go ahead and throw us your question. Margarita, keep your question ready, and we'll call your name. You'll be able to post that. All right, guys, let's keep it going. She says, yes, I'm up all night. Thank you.
I didn't know she had a night job. I was like, maybe she works graveyard shift or one of them, odd shifts where it requires her to be up. But that's why I was like, wait, now I don't want to say she's up all night and she's at work. Go to sleep at work. I'd love that. Yeah. I mean, we have some kind of disclaimer where a person can't go to a graveyard shift night job and say, hey, I was talking to a really good group of psychics and they said I should go to sleep at night. So I dozed off at the job. Like, no.
If I got paid to sleep, I would never get full time.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I hear you.
All right, Seja's come forward with her question. Let's go ahead and post that here. Seja, here's Trinity. Trinity, Seja.
Hello, Seja. Hi, Journey and Trinity. Does my higher self have any messages for me? Right now, don't give up on. Okay, so the cards are telling me. Okay, they're coming off really weird right now, guys. Chill out. Hold on. Everybody's so excited over you, but Okay, so they're saying that you're wanting more fulfillment and love and more clarity. That's what I'm hearing. But what's going on is you think you have the answer and then you're changing your mind, which I don't know why, but they want me to go there and talk to you about your mind, and it's the way you're perceiving things right now. So I do want to give you a message before my time runs out. But they got their own thing going on right now, so bear with me. But what they're talking about is you wanting this love that you're also giving to yourself, but you want it from a few other people, but they're going back and forth and they're not consistent with it. So that's where we're at. That's what I'm seeing. And the thing I'm getting for you is, let me see, I'm going to throw this card up here for you. This is, I can't even read it. But anyway, you see what it is. 3 of Swords. Anyway, the suggestion is to look within more. Begin journaling. And if you didn't start journaling, and I'm going to show you this card I just pulled also, to continue journaling. Okay, this is what they're wanting you to increase in. journaling and getting your thoughts out, either through artwork, music, or writing, or just create or add on to your avenues of channeling and getting things out. They want you to increase a little more time in nature, a little less time. Okay, they're saying that you've been around people that's trying to tell you what to do, and some gossipers. And they said that's what's causing some of the confusion you've been going through. It says, yes, I always have a hard time making decisions. You do, because you don't want to hurt people's feelings, and you also don't want to make the wrong mistake. But you have been making decisions, and they've been working out pretty good for you. So what's been going on with you for the last 2 years and last year and the last 6 months, you've been making certain decisions as far as your job and your romantic life, and they've been working good for you. So that's what you have to look at, Saja, of how, like, you have, made decisions that were beneficial and profitable, and continue with that. But yes, definitely do add a little more nature. Even if you have to just buy a new plant, deal with a pet, go to a pet store, go to a zoo, nature, nature, nature. Because they have answers for you. They are going to be talking to you more. And I say, David, yeah, your spirit guide. And last night they were with you and you were crying. What you crying for, pretty girl? Or is that your soul crying? But either way, you were crying, but they hugged you and comforted you and said, look, I'm never going to leave you. I'm never going to leave you. And you do have that love you're looking for. And sometimes you look in the wrong places. Like if you look for love from someone who's not like happy or in love with themselves, or not narcissistic, guys, shut up. But, sometimes you got to look for love where love is, like that. So just stay with that. And I'm going to pass this to Journey. Oh, the show made you cry? But either way, that's what they're saying. So, but, yeah, the shows are good. I think that's good that you are, oh, okay. I think that's good because you have that compassion and empathy. But whatever the show was, they were trying to communicate with you through that by letting you know, look, we're always going to be here for you. And I guess somebody died and it was a little tragic too. Or it was love going wrong. But either way, more nature, more channeling of writing or artwork of some sort and getting things out, and less of, but you can see you're doing really good. You can see this is a wonderful May month for you. So with that being said, I'm going to pass it to Journey. Whoop, whoop.
And Journey is here.
Hey! I'm going to relax and do my deep
I love
breathing.
that. I love the style tonight. You're looking very fine.
Well, Zoe likes animals. I wanted to look like a Shih Tzu in case she started watching. Like I got my little Shih Tzu ponytails up. Yeah. But thank you.
All right. So, she said, definitely will. Definitely will do. Thank you. All right. So, Amy Spencer, go ahead and throw us your question, and then Blanca D, get your question ready. So, Amy, throw us your question. Blanca, put your question out there. All right, guys.
Oh, where's my sage? This is a big one, Journey. No, I'm just kidding. I'm like, I was looking for my sage.
Saja said that her family's got Shih Tzus.
Yeah, they're the baddest bunch on the block, boy.
So you get that little chihuahua like I got. He's a mean little turd.
Oh no! How's Roscoe these days?
Mean.
Oh wow!
I'm his only friend. I'm his only friend. He hates everybody else.
Yeah, he just likes the belly rubs in the food. Sorry to tell you.
Oh, hey. That's just him. And his girlfriends. He can't forget his girlfriends. He likes his girlfriends.
I didn't know he was dating.
Oh, yeah. He's got Sabrina and P.
So I'm already waiting for him to get a pipe or a cigar and a little hat to the side. He's a boxer. I mean, he's a pit bull. No, he's a bulldog, right?
No, that's Hank. Hank's the bulldog.
I always get them confused.
Hank's the bulldog. And then we got Roscoe. He's the chihuahua.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
All right. Well, Amy's here with her question. Let's stop talking dog talk, but we'll go with Amy's question here. Hi, Amy. Welcome on tonight. This is, well, you of course know Trinity. Trinity, this is Amy.
Yeah, that the friend of your son, he's trouble. He is trouble. Talk about twisting words around. But okay, I'm going to go there with you, Yuri. My son asked me to help one of his friends on a spiritual level. I'm wondering if this is a sign that this is some kind of sign of things to come or an open door. Huh. Yes, it is a sign, but when you go to help, if you go to help your son's friend, try to take your time with your wording and how you put things across, because it's going to be repeated and it might not get repeated back the way you said it. He's like a word twister. The friend who wants help on a spiritual level, sometimes he misunderstands people and everything. But the exciting part to me, is are you saying it's a sign of things to come or an open door? Um, Actually, that's funny because I don't even have clarity on that, and you guys are quiet right now. All my angels are like, shh. I'm very humble. Sometimes I have low confidence in myself. All right, there, you just answered the question. Well, the thing is, your gifts are being seen and recognized and noticed and acknowledged, and more often they're actually being appreciated. So numerology. That's what I want to talk to you about. Numerology. I think that's going to be something really good for you to get into, or increase in it, improve in it, and watch the numbers, because that is where I see signs coming to you at within the numbers. I'm going to pull a card right now just to see what the number is for you, But yeah, like I said, with that young guy, with your son's friend, please, I'm asking you, keep a word of caution, because things you say might be misconstrued or misunderstood. You can speak to this person and have them reflect back and just say, hey, now what do you think I was just saying? You might have to sometimes with some people, or else they'll come up with a whole doctrine or theory that they have of their own and just say, oh, well, she said it. So wow, I got I got 2 for that. I will for sure. Very good. So I got the number 2 for you, but I also get 16 and 4. I'm not sure if they resonate with you, but 4 times 4 is 16. Not. So and then the last number I get is 5. So it's like 2, 16, 4, and 5. And I'm putting them up there. I'm going to ask you to write them numbers down and ask you to keep your eye open for when those numbers resonate with you, because they're going to clarify things for you. And that, I'm really certain about that. So if you don't have any more questions, and because my angels were saying shh, shh, I actually did pull their Hermit, and that's number 9. But some things you are going to be working on, some secret spiritual things too. Some things you want to hold on to and let it grow and nurture before you put it out. On this particular card, there's little gashes on the stick to show measurement, which once again, it goes back to numbers and calculations and also numerology. Because I heard you say you want it more tangible, more concrete. Like you just want to make sure you're on the right path, and that's why you sometimes doubt a little bit, but you don't doubt because you're a non-believer. You're just not quite sure and you wanted more proof. The numbers are going to add up and show you different things. So good luck, right? The numbers will help you. And don't forget to surround yourself with the white light on spiritual workings. So thank you. And back to you, Journey.
All right. Well, thank you for that, Amy. And Blanca D, go ahead and throw us your question. And she said, yeah, that looks... Yes, I look for proof. Thanks.
Well, I can't blame you. I mean, I just feel like we're physical beings, so why not look for physical also? Like if you're having dreams and spiritual things are coming, if you have a guardian angel or a spirit guide, like why do you have to just take that by faith? Why can't we get something like more tangible or provable to where you can feel comfort in it? Journey, a lot of times you've said things and then they come true, and then the person's like, oh my God, he's the real deal. They're like, oh, like they hit the number. But sometimes that's just what it takes to understand that this is real, that we are physical and we're invisible. You know what I mean? We're eternal like that. But I think every human goes through that period of wondering. And, like I said, it's the Hermit. And, My friend Journey's life path is hermit. But sometimes you got to walk that path alone. Almost, you're never alone, but like where there's not a whole crowd around you and support group or church or group, or fraternity to say, hey, you're right. I saw it too. Sometimes you might be the only one to see the spaceship. Yep. Shout out to my friends. No, I'm just kidding.
Right.
You know what I mean? You've talked to the graves. You've communicated with people in Sirius. Like, you've done all these magical things. Journey and them, they're channeling stuff from other planets in their artwork, and no one knows it. But sometimes it's not for them to know. Shh. So I'm not spilling no tea, but I didn't tell y'all nothing.
We didn't have no big old glass. You just put out a whole heap and pot of tea, girl. I know. But, I could make 5 gallons of tea out of that.
What you said? I
could make 5 gallons of tea with that, girl.
By George, I must be moved to London then. I think I need a British accent of some sort. I love the UK accents.
Oh, yeah.
Watch TV with it, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I got their slang and everything. You know, don't call me. I'm like,
culture in general. As you know, I have many cultures throughout my office. Different, things that people have sent me from all over the world. And I just love cultures. I mean, just because it doesn't match what you grew up with doesn't mean that it's incorrect. I believe in the way that I was raised and the way I was taught. You take in, and each culture has a bit of the piece of the puzzle that we're missing from our immediate puzzle. So we're all putting pieces together going, where the hell are these pieces? They're not here. They're over there. They're over there. They're over there. They're back there. They're beside you or in front of you. You can piece the puzzle together pretty easily.
Yeah, I like that, and I love your globe. But, I mean, the TP your mom brought you, I love that thing. It always stands out to me.
Yep.
Yeah, and the moon.
That's the moon down there. It's so bright. I actually have it on the lowest setting, but it still looks like a white blob. So, but it is very detailed, and it's very gorgeous, guys. If you guys...
Yep, and it's a full moon tonight, too. So, it's like, when I see your full moon and this full moon, that's great.
All right. So, we've got... Blanca's question. We're going to go ahead and take Blanca's question, then we're going to go on our commercial break, and then we'll be back for more. But let me go ahead and put Blanca's question up here for you. Get that time started. Blanca, here's Trinity.
Okay, I'm restless. I know I'm tired, but I wake up out of nowhere, and then it's hard to go to sleep. I'm forever thinking. Sometimes I just want to forget everything for a day. I'm always twitching my arms. Wait a minute. I'm always twitching my legs and arms. It's annoying all the time. I just really want to know, does my mom finally see my 2 brothers that died she missed? Oh, of course. Yeah. They were, one of the brothers was there that God, before, I don't want to take that down, but out of the brothers, the one that was the younger was definitely there, like near the end, like before she actually fully crossed over, and she was aware of that. So, yeah, she definitely sees them on the other side. They're all connected. But when I was, like, speaking earlier, that didn't come up in the subject. Like, I had no clue of that. But the restless, I know I'm tired, but I wake up out of nowhere, and then it's hard to go to sleep. I don't want to say it's anxiety, but let's just say that you've been empathing. From what I'm getting, and they said get more rest sometimes, it's more like you're empathing and taking on other people's situations. And it's like you're almost carrying more than, I don't want to say more than you can bear, but it's a lot, is what I'm hearing. They're just like, it's a lot. So I'm just like, okay, so, oh my God, really? Yes. Oh my God, thank you. Love that. Now, in your mind, and also your mind, like there's things going on. Okay, I have these 2 cards here. I have Queen of Swords and 9 of Wands. But so the 9 of Wands, that's what I'm saying. It's like, I didn't get the cards where the woman's in bed sleep, or, I didn't get the 9 of Swords or something saying, okay, restlessness. But they're sitting here telling me that you're empathing, like you're putting yourself in other people's shoes as if you were them and feeling bad for them and trying to help them. And you're not getting answers or conclusions like you normally would, is because some of the stories you've gotten are not, they be lying to you, girl. It's hard. I deal with more people than I want. LOL. So I was trying to really put this in some really sweet words for you, but I couldn't. It just came out like, look, they're lying to you. That guy, the one guy that's like a brother to you, that you knew for a while that asked you advice, is, so I hope you know who I'm talking about, but it's not completely honest with you. They're telling you their part, but they're not letting you know things that you would need to know to give good advice. That's why your advice isn't working. And then there's 2 girlfriends you have, or 2 females. Now that could be an auntie or cousin, or it could be just a close friend, because they're not showing me all that, but they're just like, she knows exactly who you're talking about. Now the 2 girls, they're going through things. The one of them, the one with the lighter hair, the thin one, she's going to come out of it like within a few months. The other one that's a little shorter and a little chubbier, she's going to come out of it and more than likely go through it again, because she sort of is attracted to that. And it's going to take a little process and time for her to decide to change her mind and come out of it. So, yeah, I don't speak bad over people, but I'm saying, like, she'd have to do like a 180 complete turn now within her mind and her heart, and that's not happening right now. So you're taking on their things, and that's only 3 people I mentioned, 2 females and 1 guy. But you're just taking on different things, and I don't want to say over-analyzing it, but you're looking at stuff to get answers, and you don't have all the pieces to the puzzle. So that's why. And it's actually causing, like I said, a little disruption in your sleep. But I sincerely see by next month, that's going to be better. By the time we get into June, when Gemini jumps up on the scene, girl, Blanca, you're going to be on fire. Like, you're going to be so well rested. Like, you're a beautiful person anyway, but you're just going to feel so fresh and refreshed and renewed. It's like, oh, I feel like a model. It's going to be good. Watch, you'll see. But just give it a few weeks. It's going to get better, though. Hang in there. It says, wow, oh my God, really? Wow. Okay, yes, I know who you were talking about. Yes, you do. And that's why they didn't want to give me too many details. We're like, hey, Chrissy, don't, like, you know what I mean? Keep their clothes on. Don't undress them. Don't reveal too much. And you're awesome, too. It says, yes, you're awesome. Yes, girl, love you. Well, thank you, Blanca. You're awesome, too. I appreciate you. But, yeah, your mom's always around, and she's talking to you now about making spaghetti. So go figure that one. I don't know why, but, hey, that's the word I got.
That's how that one works, honey. That's how it works. All right, Blanca, thank you so much for your question. All right, Megan T, get your question ready. We are going to take a short commercial break. Remember, guys, share this group with your friends. Share it out. Let everybody know that you're on. Remember, we're having a drawing on our YouTube channel, so if you haven't went to our YouTube channel and subscribed, please do, because everybody who subscribes and rings the bell is being put in our drawing, and this month's winner is either going to get a smartwatch or some free minutes on the website. So if you're on the website, you can earn free minutes instead of a smartwatch, or you can earn a smartwatch, and we'll send that out to you. All right, we're going to take a quick commercial break, but we'll be right back after these messages. All right, we are back, guys. Megan, I see you got your question ready. Remember, guys, I'm going to go ahead and post the link for you guys. If you'd like to jump the list, you can do so. Just a small donation. Make sure you guys are sharing with your friends. Go into the YouTube channel, like and subscribe. Remember, guys, we need 1,000 followers on YouTube. Let's get it going. We're getting there. We're slowly crawling up. This is our first year doing it here live. We've been doing this I've been doing this a total of 11 years, and Trinity's been with me for 5. Give some
Yeah.
face for 8.
I've been doing it for like 100 years. I figure before I was born, I did a few practice ones, so I'm counting them too.
All right.
I've been doing it for over 100 years, man.
You heard her practice, guys. She was getting it in before she got here. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and put Megan's question up. We got Megan here. Trinity, this is Megan. And
Hey, Megan. Hey, Trinity. It's been a while. I'm curious where Eliza's mind is at and what she's been feeling. She's been creeping on my social media, but has yet to come forward. I'm curious as to what you're getting from that. Well, we'll keep those words up there for now, if you don't mind, Journey, Megan.
absolutely.
I'm going to take my time with that, so we'll see how it goes. But I'm actually going to consult to the cards on that. I'm going to my little romance deck on that, and I'm going to let the cards, I'm going to let the hands do the talking and my mind do the walking. Hold on. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Okay, hold on 1 second. So the card I get is releasing your ex. Straight up. I wish I would have let you see me shuffle these, but I want to still keep your sentence up so I can read it. But and then underneath it says, the time has come to clear your energy. Okay, so basically, now my interpretation of this card for you particularly is saying the clearing of the energy is still, there's still a lot of things you need to let go from the ex that were hurtful and sad and painful and things like that. With it being that full moon manifesting, okay, also it says, Now, see, here's where me and the cards bump heads a little bit, because the next card I picked says, this could be the one. And 1 second. I don't even see what the rest says, but here. I'm not even going to go by the card, but I'm putting these two up together. So I don't know why, but I did shuffle, and I also prayed to Source before I even put these out. So the thing is, when I put these two together, it's saying that still, it could be the one, the characteristics, the person, the personality, but you have to clear it and release it. Do you see the contradiction in that energy? And you asked me what's on her mind at this time and what she's been feeling. So with that, according with these cards, the cards are not saying release her and this is the one. They're saying what Eliza's mind is at is, I want to release my ex, but my ex could be the one. So it's like a contradiction. It's like boom, 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 back and forth, back and forth. And as far as the creeping on social media, I'm not sure how you figured that out and how you knew, but I did continually felt that there was some still connection and that there wasn't full closure on Eliza's behalf also. And I also felt that you do come to mind with her sometimes, but as you can see, when I picked these two cards, if I were to ask the cards, hey, give me one more romance card just to confirm, like, you know, one is saying release, one is saying she's thinking about you could be the one. So if I were to ask this card right now, what do you say? The very next card I get is romantic feelings. So that's what I mean. She, like, you know, some people do cord cutting when they break up with someone, or they want to let go of certain things, or they just put all more of their attention and focus and love on something different that's stronger. And she has not done that. It hasn't been done, because I can feel it too, and I don't even know her. So, and I didn't even want to look at, like, I don't even want to know, because when that girl gets drunk, wow, that's something to behold. So, and she's been doing some drinking. Woo-wee. But so I have these three cards here, and as you can see, they're not quite in full harmony. One is saying release, one is saying it could be the one, and one is saying romantic feelings. So by that, Megan, that's what's going on there. But I think, and this is what's coming to me for you, you're going to have to indulge more in things you really like and really love. And with y'all relationship, I didn't pull a card for you. I pulled it for Eliza. But you just got to get more things in perspective, they're telling me. And they're saying that you're like talking to different people with different opinions, and it's making things confusing for you. So find out who's like most successful and follow their opinion more if you have to, or whoever agrees with you the most. Look more into that. Let me see. I can believe that LL. She is all over the place, and Like, I don't know what's going on with her with this drinking thing, but that has a little effect to play in it too, because she drinks sometimes, or somehow she's getting like a little higher, buzzed or something. And when that happens, you do come to mind. So because there was this way you used to hug her, you know what I'm saying, and it made her feel really good. And no one's hugging her like that. You're welcome, sweetie. You made her like a princess sometimes. It was a hot, volatile relationship, but it was very spicy, and it was strength there. So you never know. But for you personally, for your mind's sake, just keep doing your hobbies and stay with it, because you could make money off of that. That's what Spirit told me to tell you. That it can go on YouTube or something, or is marketable. They're saying something in my ear, girl.
I always sound good.
I know. They want to hit me. I know y'all want to hit me, huh? They wish I was invisible right now so I could see their face, because the spirit might be saying, tell her whatever she do, don't go to that bridge. And I'll be like, they said something about a bridge. I don't know, whatever. You know, I'd be like straight teenager with them, like, oh yeah. They said, what? Don't drink the poison tonight? Oh yeah. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. Don't drink the poison.
Everybody who's coming into the room that's new, all you got to do is say hi. We're going to call out your name. You're automatically put on our list. We're going to try to get to everybody as fast as we can. I need Margarita to go ahead and post her question, and I need Destiny to get her question ready, but do not post it. But Margarita, go ahead and send us your question.
She might not ask about Oscar, but he sure is around. I don't know why. Like,
energy on the mind.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's like he's just not moved on, really. The Oscar and Margarita, yeah. And he's so far away physically, from what I know.
All right, here we go.
Oh, thank you, Margarita. Ah, you're sparkling cute. So I had a dream that I worked with one of my ex-boyfriend's mom, Rosilia. I reached out to her and told her about the dream. I also wished her and the family well and gave them thanks for being nice to me during the time that, during the time her son and I dated. Regardless that we broke up because her son cheated on me with a close friend in high school. Boo! I also deleted my WhatsApp account where I mainly communicated with Oscar. I also blocked him on Facebook. Trying to do, oh my God, he's stalking you. I'm sorry, he's stalking you spiritually. He was young, he didn't know. I don't know. He was running and he fell and it slipped in. No, I'm sorry. That's not funny, I know. But okay, so can we go on to the next part of it? Oh, wait. Don't go nowhere yet, Journey. Hold on. They stopped me right there. Okay. I had a dream that I worked with one of my ex's moms. Yes, Rosilia, she passed away. Right? I reached out to her. No, because that's a different ex. This is why I don't like to let my beta mind get involved in all this, and I just leave it to the spirits. Because, girl, I wished her and the family well and gave them thanks for being nice to me during the time her son and I dated. Yeah, I'm thinking that's the lady. I'm thinking that's Oscar's mom who passed away. But you're also saying I reached out to her and told her about the dream. So that's what I'm not understanding, really, because we spoke with Rosilia a while back, and Rosilia said she did love you and care about you and thought you were a nice girl. Okay, just trying to do what Journey advised me to do. Not sure if I'm doing it right, but what I do know is I still want out of this house. Okay, so now I might have missed some of what Journey advised you to do. Yes, Oscar is really stalking you. He's a person, like, I don't know if you remember, like, he's very strong-minded, you see. So you don't have to be, like, dead to talk to me. It says she's alive, Maria. Oscar. Oh, Maria. Yes, Maria. I remember Maria. Yeah. Okay. It's a little different. Oh, Arturo's mom. Okay, so that's two different ones. But I see what you mean. So you're talking about the most recent boyfriend who cheated on you. But Oscar, I guess he didn't cheat. I don't know, but Oscar still thinks about you is all I wanted to say. And there's still like some things going on there. And you guys might end up reuniting one day. I'm not saying for sure. As far as taking Journey's advice, I've came on here before. I got a reading from Aquarius B. Roberts and Journey, and when they give me advice or give me the cards, it's on point and spot. So I do look into it and take that advice and apply it to myself. Right now, look, I just pulled this romance card for you, wedding. So you see, you are going to get out of that house. You are, but like, that anxiety is not good for you, honey. So the next card I'm getting for you is Temperance. And you know what? I'm actually looking at her right now, Journey. Hold on. You know what happened with you and Journey's advice? You are taking his advice, but you're like trying so hard that you don't want to mess it up. So I would ask you to, if it was on video or something, go back to what he was saying to you, or take the main part of what he was saying and like look further into that and how it applies to you now and what's going on with you. That's what I would say, because I've seen that before. It's like if you got a basketball coach or someone's assisting you with something, like even driving the car, and they're saying it one way, but you might take it a little different, and you're trying to do it, and it's like it don't look like it's working. But they say that's sometimes taking score too soon. So it's like you're looking for it to be a tree, and it's still like at plant level. So if he's giving you advice, Journey, and you're taking it, it is going to come to fruition. But you might also have to look back and see again. And you are going to get out of that house, though. You and the babies are going to be fine. Trust me. I definitely see that, And I also see that it won't be as long as you're thinking, So just hang in there. It says, last night I found a picture of myself when I was younger, torn. Oh, torn apart in our dumpster. My stepmom threw away the trash last night. Well, yeah, they're playing little games sometimes, and I get that, but that sucks. So don't let them take your energy. Don't try not to let, if you can help it, try not to let fear or anger overwhelm you to the point where they're sucking up and absorbing your energy. The stepmom, she's a weak woman. She's very weak. You're stronger than her, mentally, physically, spiritually, even financially. You just don't know it yet because your money didn't grow yet. It's a little thing, but it's going to grow. But she can't beat you. So whenever you get mad at her and fight with her, you're actually giving her your strength. Like, you're feeding into it. Like, I don't believe in demons. I found several pictures of me in the trap. Right. It's like mental warfare, Like Sun Tzu, the best war is the one that never happened. When you fight her, you're giving her your energy and strength and your power, and then she's taking them same bullets, that same 9mm Desert Eagle Tommy, whatever, and she's pop, trying to pop at you. But you got to put your faith in something better and bigger and higher, and realize that you're not going to be there forever. You are going to get out of there. Money's going to work for you. The landlord's going to open up to you, or a homeowner. Things are going to get better for you and those babies. And I probably won't be the only person that sees that or tells you that. But it's going to work out. So until it does, in that dark tunnel, keep your eye on the light. Keep your eye on the prize. Because if you don't, then it will take longer. Then it's like going back. It's going back, And just don't give her no more power, though. Seriously. And I love you very much. So you have a good night. Back to you, Journey.
All right.
She just grows in it, right? Can you go in a little bit about some of the advice you gave her, or maybe some of the energy has changed since then?
Well, it was just to separate herself from Oscar.
Huh?
It's telling her to separate herself from Oscar. And because he's doing so, now he's chasing her, just as I said he would.
That was the advice. She blocked him off of social media and his phone number, and just like, look, I'm just going to leave it alone. And now he's just like, oh my God, who stopped the water? His water got turned off, and now he's thirsty. Literally thirsty ass. And it's like, you don't miss the water till the well runs dry.
Absolutely. Hey guys, those who are coming into this group saying that they're psychics and they bring you over to another thing, Those are trolls. We will not be held responsible for the trolls that come through the room. So if you're going to go chasing after them, I'm just pre-warning you, they have nothing to do with my psychic connection. That's why they get blocked.
Right.
So just know that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Just so everybody's aware. All right, Destiny. Go ahead and give us your question, Destiny. Are you still with me, Destiny? All right, well, while we wait for Destiny to post her question, Jasmine, get yours ready. Remember, guys, you guys can jump the list. All right, Destiny, where you at, girl? All right, got to give you a couple more seconds to throw up your question. If not, we're going to go on to the next person. We'll add you back to the end of the list if you come back and ask about your question. All right. All right, Destiny, we're going to go ahead and take Jasmine's question. Jasmine, get your question ready. Or Jasmine, throw us your question. Christina A., get your question ready. I need Jasmine to throw out her question. All right, we got Jasmine here. So, Jasmine, I'm going to put you in here with Trinity. Trinity, this is Jasmine. You're muted.
Oh, it's okay. All I did was giggled a little bit because S is a mess. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just bashing everybody tonight. So
Hey,
this is what I got about S. This is what I'm getting about S. See this? It takes time. It takes time.
Beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I love them little sand hourglasses. And wow.
I have some myself.
Huh?
I said I have some myself.
Oh, that's really good. This is sad what I'm saying because what I'm getting with these cards is wow. Okay, so S is actually, I see him going through some money issues right now and also looking for ways to bring in better income. But so as far as the thoughts, the spirit is saying you got to look at what's happening physically more so than like, okay, what's he thinking? Where's he coming from? No. He's a point where the actions speak louder than words. So you already know if someone's thinking about you, they're going to text you or call you or visit you. You know what I mean? If they're possible, unless they're like, well, shoot, even people in jail do that. Like, come on, there's no excuse with today's technology. So they are going to call you or text you unless there's something going on with their internet. But they're going to show you actions speak louder than words. That's why I showed you the time glass. It's a timing situation for you, Jasmine. Wait, the sands of time for Jasmine. But yeah, so that's what's going on with S. With S, you've already asked for so much clarity, so much understanding. You keep asking spirits. They're like, yeah, somebody shut that girl up. No, seriously, you keep asking different people even about these questions. And all I'm getting is these 2 5 of Pentacles for this person, this Page of Pentacles for this person, and this 2 of Pentacles for this person. So let's just say this. Yeah, I know that's a lot of Pentacles, and I'm working with 3 different decks. So as far as that, the only other thing I got with that are these 2 horses. So like message. These horses are like, they're like messengers. They're like knights. They're wearing protection. So like, don't shoot the messenger for the message. They got on their armor for protection, and they're moving fast, and they're going in the same direction, in alignment, in harmony, in agreement. Everyone's in agreement. This dude S, this person S is going to show you better than tell you, and you're going to get physical manifestations, and you're going to get more answers. But they're like, oh, she already got them. She just don't want to believe it. Oh, well, you better believe it, honey. Yeah, you should believe it. You should believe it, Jasmine. And so in that sense, you already know what he's thinking because he's showing you what he's thinking. by the actions, by the physical. But I will say, like I said again, there is a financial situation going on that he's wanting to work out. So that doesn't mean that he's neglecting you. Like I said, a person's internet could be off. A person could be remodeling or moving. Anything could be going on. So that's why I said in time you'll see more. And it's funny because usually on the full moon, like I said, that's the brightness, the fullness of it, wide open manifestation, all that. But hey, you know what? We're all in different cycles. But it's definitely a timing thing. You should get more clarity within the next 3 weeks. 2 weeks, you'll see more signs. And if you keep ignoring the red flags and the signs shown to you, it's going to continue until you're like, oh, God, I was right. I knew it all along, you know. So that's where that's going to go. But good luck to you. And I'm going to pass this to Journey now.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, Jasmine, thank you for your question tonight. I hope that gave you some clarity on the situation. All right, guys, we are going to take a quick commercial break. While we're at the break, Blanca, get your question ready. And Amy, put your question together, but hold on to it because you'll be after Blanca. We'll be right back after these messages. And we are back. All right.
Yes, we are.
Send us your question. Guys, this is the last half hour for you to jump the list. So if you're going to do so, go ahead and do so. I'm going to go ahead and put this up. The link. Excuse me, y'all.
I'm trying to get my sage.
Yeah, got to sage that out. Sage it out.
I know. Whoever this next question is, like, y'all just gotta calm down, or I'm gonna have to go silent on them.
Oh, the next spirit walking through the door is very rambunctious.
You feel it too, Journey?
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, let's get the sage going. I might gotta get. I'm gonna call. Hold on, let me get my other crystal right quick. No, I'm serious.
All right, Blanca, go ahead and throw us your question, sweetheart.
Yes. Talk about like a puppy dog. Wow. So yeah, I got my little beautiful obsidian crystal here.
It's gorgeous.
Thank you. Just love it.
All right, Blanca has sent us her question, so I'm going to put that up here for you. Blanca, here's Trinity.
Better be an easy question, girl. Miss Trinity, I'm going to get my truck fixed tomorrow. Will they lie to me about what's wrong? I don't know. Hold on. Because I don't know anything about cars. I just want to know, are they going to try to take advantage of me, and will it really be fixed? So I saw one guy, and he was like tan looking, as in like a dark Italian maybe. And he's there. He's like a trickster somewhat. But I get the my intuition is stronger pulling me towards a person, a man who's like an older man, something like a father figure type of older man, or at least over 10 years older than you, something like that. And that person's going to be caring and do you well. That's what I'm getting. So I can't wait because I want to hear what happens and who worked on it and how it went. But I'm going to pull some cards here too. Let me see. I have 6 of Pentacles, But 6 sometimes means lovers. And the thing is, with lovers, that's where sometimes you'll have the card with a male and a female. So is it my ghost spirits I'm not scared of them. Well, to me, they're coming off very rambunctious, very excited, very happy, very active. Like you work with them a lot, which like the mom didn't tell me that when we talked earlier, but you definitely do dabble in the occult and enjoy thriller movies and good stuff like that and learning metaphysical things. And in the past years ago, you used to study different religions even. So because of that, there is like a lot of love and joy and excitement around you. But I felt like I needed to light the sage for me, not for them. Like if they come around me or if they're around you and I sense them, it's more like I did it for me because I like the smell. And my black obsidian crystal is not for protection. I mean, I didn't pull for the protection of it. I just pulled it to sink in more with them, if you want to put it that way. And pull in like their energy, if that makes sense to you. But I did get the 6 of Pentacles. I do feel like you are going to get justice and be treated fair and treated right. And I do feel like, but then we have something else here too. And that is the worst thing in the world. But that I can't see this that good. But also I got the 9 of Cups here for you. Here, I'm going to put these up for you. So you're like, well, what does a woman at the ocean and a bunch of cups have to do with a car? Thank you. I was worried about that because I know nothing too, and my husband brought it to my attention. Well, your husband's on point, and he is right. Sometimes people see a female, and they do jack up the price and everything. And at this particular place, there is somebody who's sort of a hustler a little bit. You know what I mean? But I'm feeling that strong intuition that you're going to get someone to work on the car. But okay, so how the woman is here with 9 of Cups, up, there we go. So the cups are like emotions and feelings. So I feel like this person's going to feel something over you, like how they would for another woman in the family, like a sister or daughter or something, and they're going to want to do you right. I also feel like when I have this 6, which is Lovers of Pentacles, it comes off to me that this person has integrity and cares about their business. You're welcome. They want to do a good job and they want you to return. So they don't want to like screw it up. So the one who's going to be working on your car is going to be like that. And they might even give you a discount or give you some tips on certain things. But these are the 2 cards I get. And also in alignment with that, I must say, and like speaking of your ghosts and all that good stuff, like they're a lot of fun. And they're saying to you that they're ready for y'all to go to the next level. That made me laugh. I'm sorry. But they're like, you've done all that. Now they're going to give you new studies. Everything you've been working on, that was the foundation and the first and second story. But now, Blanca, they're going to give you more levels to this. They're like, it's different levels to this game. But, well, that's how I translated it. Yes, thank you. I feel better. And your husband. Yes, I know you didn't ask about him. But I have this card, and it says right here, it says worth waiting for. So like with the husband in that relationship, the thing is, don't forget to show your appreciation to him when you can. And like I do say, underestimate the things he does that irk you a little bit, like downplay it a little bit, because you and him have been through a lot. But he is he's very instinctive, and sometimes it gets him into trouble and passionate, and sometimes that gets him in his mouth. Okay, I just said appreciate him, but he's got good things, and he at the end of the day, he talks rough, but he really does care about you. It says, "Oh yes, always my love." Yes, but yeah, enjoy your studies and they're going to have you watching some things on Netflix soon too, if you haven't already. I heard that Netflix and YouTube, they're going to be wanting to watch some movies with you. So this weekend or whenever you're free, get your popcorn ready or wine or whatever your thing is. At the cards I gave you, the woman was at the beach. She's got her cups and her drinks too. And get ready for some more lessons because you're going to the next level spiritually, if that makes sense to you. Because that's what you asked for anyway last month.
All right.
Back to you, Journey. Pink and blue. I know. Yes, we got to karaoke again, man.
We're going to have to do that soon.
Like over the summer, you got to bring me as a guest.
I'm going
I'm not
to.
here.
I'm going to.
Oh,
To
good.
get Faith into it as well. She's going to. She already told me.
Oh, good.
Just likes being difficult.
I know.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
it's got to be difficult with me. That's her thing.
It's the price of being her brother. Hey.
Exactly. Exactly. All right. So, Amy, come on down and throw us your question. And Christina A., get your question ready, but don't post it yet because you'll be next. So, Amy, go ahead and throw me your question. I'll actually throw it at Trinity because she's going to be the one that answers it.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God, here's the question. I got it. It came in.
All
Okay,
right.
the answer I got is 3 straws.
Nice.
1 cauldron. It's time for you to get back into your herbs, girl. Get back into your herbs. So it says, should I push for my husband and me to move? Get back into your herbs, girl, and hopefully buying a house. Or should we stay put? I feel like he is hesitating for some reason. Yeah, he's hesitating because okay, so what I'm seeing with the husband is he don't want to move for at least 6 months, but it looks like you're trying to get out ASAP. Like if you could find something in 2 weeks, you'd be ready to start the process. The husband is considering the job, the transportation, and all these other things. And I can tell you now that that little disagreement that's going on is not worth the argument and fight over, because destiny shall prevail. That sounded real psychic. Destiny shall prevail.
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah. Like these things are going to work out for y'all. Oh wow, I'm getting some strong cards here. It's amazing, and I don't even know if I want to show them. She ain't gonna like some of them, but I did get the Emperor for the husband, and he seems to like to take authority, and he kind of prides himself on that a little bit, on his good decision making and everything. I don't believe you're going to stay put. I do believe you are going to move. That's going to happen because that's what you're wanting. But the whole question is more the timing of it. That's what's going on there. And I want to say, like, mentally, there's things going on where I feel like your husband's trying to calculate it and add it up and figure out what's best for you guys as a group, as a unit, and moving, and where you're going to move and what it's going to be like. It says, yes, I'm really wanting answers from him, LOL. Well, and that's what I'm picking up too on him, that he's not one to like just like boom, throw all his cards out on the table, because he likes to get into it. Make sure you see, remember when you guys were dating and he used to play little love tests with you and little head games and all that mess. It's like, oh, I just want to be sure you were really who you said you were. Like, and that's how he is. He don't like to really dive head first, even though he is. I don't want to say he's a doll man and he overthinks it or anything, nothing negative like that. But he definitely come on, talk to me, cards. He goes back and forth within his mind, but he looks at things energetically. See, your husband's coming off to me like very, very spiritual. You know what I'm saying? So he's looking at those things too. So like he might not tell you, but he gets interactions in the spiritual realm. And okay, so I'm seeing something with his mom too, his mother, or a maternal figure, because nowadays in today's society it don't always have to be a biological mom, but it's like a mom to him. I'm seeing like things associated with her do have something to do with like what's going on. That is him. Yeah, I know. Like they're telling me, oh, he's Scorpio, and like I said, tonight is full moon in Scorpio. And let me see. So we're in the month of April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Knowing him, he might. I said y'all might move like maybe in like 6 months. He might want to do something like that near his birthday. I'm not sure. Like it'll be a little colder out and things will be different. But I really feel like eventually he's going to want to go ahead and move and make that choice with you. He's just trying to take his time and weigh out his options. But so Spirit is telling me to remind you. It says, oh, wow, yes, we are considering his mom. She is disabled. Right. Well, that's weighing on there. But so if you ever heard the saying of making a way without a way, wait, hold on. I'm going to make a way where there's no way. I'm going to clear a path where there wasn't a path before. Like, I'm going to open doors that haven't been opened before. That's where I kind of see you guys at. And then once it starts, I have these arrows here, and this implicates that the energy is going to move really fast. You guys are going to go, and you know what? We're talking about this person here, but sometimes it means abandonment, and then sometimes it means moving on to something else. But either way, in these emotions, these feelings, the feeling of newness, of adventure coming out. Adventure is more like the Hierophant, I know, for you tarot buffs out there. But and I also have the sun, and the sun definitely indicates, based on what I'm saying to you tonight on this reading, the sun is like very highly in favor of it. And there's the horse, that's the freedom, that's the adventure that's waiting you guys. So it is going to happen, but play your position right, stand strong and firm. You don't have to feel guarded or argue or fight with him. You're going to have a lot of assistance and help that you're not aware of now. Things are going to come down the road in the next 3 to 4 months, physically and financially tangible, to show you these things and what you want. And then I have the lovers. Always keep that honeymoon going, girl. Keep the fire burning, because you're doing good with that too. Just wanted to remind you. Now, back to you, Journey.
What?
Yeah. Yay.
She said, wow, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for your question. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks, Amy. All right, Christina A., go ahead and throw us your question. After Christina is going to be Daryl Brooks. So, Daryl, get your question ready, but don't post it just yet. But Christina A., throw us your question.
Yep. I decided not to chew gum tonight. I saw like the intro of the other video, and I'm like, I didn't know the phone thing was going to pick up that. I was like, what? Oh, no. I muted it when I was cracking it.
On their chewing cut.
Yeah, I know. I was like,
I know, that's why I don't do it while I'm on the show. I'm like, God, I look like I'm chewing the house down. Holy cow.
Well, hey, I want to be like you and all the other non-smokers. Like, I want to get there. I want pink lungs. Dang it.
We'll have them. You will have them. All right, yeah. Well, it's Christina.
Hey, you. Hey, Trinity. I feel like everyone in my family in spirit knows about Ivan and me. I definitely agree with that. Because everyone in my family in spirit. Yeah, I agree with that. Okay. Because I had a dream with my grandfather, Manny Sr., and he was smiling, saying, Ivan adores you and loves you. Yeah, even the tarot card said that when I was reading for you last time. I was like, what? And then he put a white blanket in yellow paint, and a heart appeared on the blanket. Oh, I'm going to do my cards too. He then said something, but I could not make it out. What was my grandfather trying to tell me? And what else do you get about Ivan and me, if anything? What more can we say? Now, I'm going to go over this real quick because the actions sometimes do speak louder than words. Smiling and saying Ivan adores you, it just means to me that the grandfather has checked him out, like hovered around him or flown around him, and has talked to his angels and different things like that. And even if Ivan's doing things physically that don't indicate that right now, it's like sharing that secret with you that deep down inside, the values there, appreciation of like you and him have had close physical contact and talks and had that connection, and he hasn't forgotten it. That's what I'm hearing. And then it says he loves you, and then he put a white blanket. Okay, now you already know usually white does represent purity. A lot of times it really does. And clarity, and there's so many incantations with white, and yellow is like enlightenment. I have this card for you right here, and it says express your love. So I see a little yellow here, and in the background white. Not that that's saying your dream, but yep. So can you put that back up for me? Okay, it says, yeah, I can understand that my grandfather was old school, so good to know he approves. All right, so can we put the first part of the sentence up real quick, Journey? Thanks, hon.
Of course.
Okay. So, yeah, the blanket, sometimes blankets come up to cover things up, and that's just showing you that a lot of stuff going on, like you don't know all the details because it's covered up. But it says, and a heart appeared on the blanket. Whatever's going on and it's covered up is not seen. It's white. which sometimes represents absence of light. I mean, purity and absence of other colors or whatever. But, or you say, cover me in the white light. And yellow, which also represents the seat of the soul. That's like that chakra. You have the orange, the red, the orange, then the yellow chakra. That's the seat of the soul. But it can also represent enlightenment. So this is what he's saying, the pop. And yeah, you should paint. You should paint. Sorry. And a heart appeared on the blanket. And then your other dream, you had a heart in a cloud, and it was for something, which represents stability a lot of times. It says, then he said something, but I could not make it out. Now, so it's funny because your grandfather plays jokes. He did puzzles a lot. He was a real problem solver in his day. And this is what the people are telling me about him. And he adores you, and he's crazy about you too. So the grandfather comes around, he hangs out in the kitchen and near the bathroom hallway or something, they're telling me. And then there's behind your house is either like a backyard or an area back there, and he likes to just hang out there sometimes. So I just thought you might want to know that. There's a tree. If you go up your house and then you go up a little and make a right, you go up and bear to the right. It's a beautiful tree there. He loves that tree. So if you want to film a little more, you can do that, and you might even hear him or sense him. But he wanted me to get that across to you. But what I'm getting from the messages is also, yeah, it's a good time for you to start painting, get artistic. And the card I got was saying express your love. So start putting physical manifestations out about love. And then the other card I'm getting, which these cards crack me up with you because they say the card said, give your relationship a chance. Now you said, yep, he was like that. And yes, the background at his house is where the tree is. Oh, okay. All right. Nope. Yeah. Okay. But there is definitely one where if you go out the front door and you bear to the right, just try it. Trust me on that one. Go out to the front. Yeah. In the backyard, he probably looks at the tree and some of the animals there. But if you go out and you go towards the right, that first tree you see is the one actually. And that's one of them he likes a lot. But I have this card also. So, the other card I gave you, it did have the yellow in the background. This has a lot of white around it. And if you notice, the wings are covering and protecting. It's almost heart-shaped. They're almost heart-shaped, the guys and the girl. So that's what's going on right now. Like a lot of things with you and Ivan are under the blanket. They're not being revealed fully. They're not being shown fully. Not to me. Not tonight. You see what I'm saying? But the cards are telling you little things. And your artwork is going to tell you things also. Your artwork will be very similar to good tarot cards. They will give you more answers and enlightenment. It says, I did put out manifesting during the full moon when it came to Ivan and me. Yes, you did. And you're right. It's at the fullness now, but look what's happening. You're getting a dream that you actually remembered and held on to. And it's crossing over into your realm. It says, yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, it's crossing over because the people with the grandpa, they're telling me how he likes the backyard. He likes the kitchen. I don't know why he like hanging near the bathroom, but I guess it's a hallway near there, or maybe it's a bedroom near the bathroom, but he hangs out in there sometimes, and he reads a paper of some sort. Like, Pops, this is new millennium. We Google stuff now. But you'll see him with a newspaper. But and he's got quite the sense of humor, but he really loves you. And I guess he just wants you to be encouraged. He doesn't want you to say things like maybe Ivan hates me or doesn't like me or it's me, because you are trying to turn it into you now, and it's chipping away at your self-esteem and self-respect and image of how you would perceive yourself. Oh, his room had a bathroom. Oh, that's why. Okay, because I'm like, wait, so y'all gonna tell me a ghost got to go to the potty like 5 times a day? Like, what? Okay, but okay, that's why then, because that was near his room. Yeah, and he's like telling people, get off my stuff. He didn't like that. The guy was touching his stuff. You know what I mean? When he passed, and he was like, watch how you handle that. That was funny. That was funny. And he just wanted to show me that clip to tell you about that. The guy was messing with his stuff, roughing it up.
Thanks, Christina.
Get your artwork out, Christina. And
guys, remember tomorrow night we do dream interpretation. So, Christina, that's a great dream to bring forward for the next show. All right, guys, we've got about 10 minutes left. People being able to jump the list. So go ahead if you're going to. After that, we will stop taking jump the list. All right, Daryl Brooks. Daryl, get your question ready and put it out there for us. Jenny, get your question ready. Hold on to it. Daryl, go ahead and throw us your question.
And while he's doing that, I want to add on, like, if she comes to you again with the dream interpretation, I do actually consider that a full manifestation. Even though it's not physical, for you to have a dream and then remember it, and you hear part of the reading from me, now she can come back with you with a smaller clip of it and some more details and how she felt in the dream, what it smelled like, what it felt like, what it's like. I'm telling you, Christina, just think about it again. What did your heart feel like? Did you feel happy or sad? You know, of course you felt happy. So like when you delve into that with Journey, if you get that card, get that question through, I think that'll be great. Like a really great way to have a full moon in Scorpio. You'll be in Sag tomorrow, so it's gonna be hot. Spicy.
I will see you tomorrow, Journey, for sure.
Muy caliente. Hey, muy caliente. Hey, Journey and Trinity. I was wondering if you could give me more details about S, the person I will meet in June. Journey, did I tell him that? I don't think I said that.
I think Faith was the one that gave him the initial.
You got to go to Faith, old boy. Now, I'll help you. But I tell you what. I'll pull a romance card for you. The thing I got was flirt and playfulness. So, if Faith already told you a little about the person S, and she may have even threw out like a zodiac sign or different characteristics. So I'm not going to go into all that to confirm or deny what she said, but I am going to say that along with that, if you listen, if you play it back or something, the cards are definitely saying flirt and be playful. Like, Daryl, bring your A game, and that's like the 80s and 90s or early 2000s. That way, women are so into fun and flirting, and they want you to relax and have a good time. Be your best you. And sometimes if you got to wear a hoodie, wear a hoodie. If you got to wear a t-shirt and shorts, wear a t-shirt and shorts. Just be your best you. Most of all, keep your mood up really good, because that will draw her and attract her like you not know. It's not even about the cologne anymore. Like, seriously, it ain't about the blazer and all the player and all that. It's going to happen. You just got to be patient. You said in June, and we're in April now, May, June. So let me see something about this person S that I see, if I see anything else with it. I mean, the person S, and it comes off, I see someone close to you, and they could be in your life now too, like a pastor or something. But I do see someone who's like a teacher, or are they in school? I see someone who's like a teacher and ambitious and energetic. And also I'm seeing someone like down to earth with an earth sign. So April, we're in April now, we're heading towards May. And so in June, you're going to meet the person, but you might have other options also. So I'm not trying to make it sound confusing or tricky, but keep it flirty, keep it playful, keep it light. It might trick you because you might think it's one person, and then it turns out to be someone who you weren't thinking, that now you have feelings for this female, and it's like, where'd that come from? Because it was such a good friendship and bond that was growing, but you just weren't looking at it on the sexual level or romantic level. But there's potential there. So as you can see, now the last card I get for you is chemistry. Well, it's not the last card, but I do see that when you have your flirt and playfulness and friendliness and all that, you're going to have chemistry with this person, and it's going to be a mutual attraction. So Faith said it was one woman. I am drawn more to a specific woman, but it's also good to let you know that I see more than one, and there are options, or maybe you need just to clear a little bit from your last relationship, but it's definitely multiple. And I'm seeing Queen of Swords here for you. So to me, that just backs up what I was talking about when I said a hierophant, a teacher, someone who teaches things and likes to explain and shows things. And like I said, I also got Queen of Pentacles here. As far as the timing of you and this person meeting, no one's saying anything to me about that right now. So I would definitely agree with Faith on that. But I do see that the person is they are going through some money situation. Okay, thanks. Will do. Wow. I'm a teacher also. Well, maybe the card's talking about you as a teacher. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but I mean, so maybe it could be a coworker or something, and they might like you a little bit. But real quick, the last three cards I'm getting, and I asked about the timing of it. So I got the Four of Cups, the Fool, and the Five of Pentacles here. Nope, that's not. Yeah, that is Five of Pentacles. But I'm not talking about the poor. I'm talking about to me, I just feel like the cards are confirming around the timing period. So that's how I look at it. I just, when I see the Fool, I'm thinking Spirit God is coming in right there, and we're talking about after. Wait, you said June? So it could be July though. It could be a little. It could be a slight delay, and it could run into July, because I'm thinking Cancer. You see what I'm saying? And I'm also thinking you'll have clarity by September for sure, which kind of sucks in a way, because it's like, oh, now I know. But things will definitely be more cleared up by then. And I know that's a little ways down the way. But yeah, keep your funness about you. And thanks for your question.
All right.
Back to you, Journey.
Thank you so much, Daryl. Appreciate your question tonight. Jenny, go ahead and throw your question out. And I'm going to say this. I hope I say it right. Sanella, C, get your question ready, but don't post it because you'll be next. Jenny, go ahead and throw us your question.
I gotta mute my mic.
You guys,
You're welcome.
Guys, remember we are here 5 nights a week. Monday nights we're here with me, Journey Ryan. Tuesdays, Gifts of Faith. Wednesdays, none other than Trinity Black.
Hey.
On Thursdays, you got me with Dream Interpretation. And on Friday, I will be doing some tarot reads. So check us out.
Because I love Daryl. He's the funniest character. He's one of the people, like, if I would have went to school with him, it's like Cupid hits him with the gold arrow, but the girl he likes got hit with the other arrow. So he's chasing the cat, and she's chasing the dog.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he's wondering, like, why do good guys come in last? People are telling him, no, it's not like that. And it's just crazy, like, watching this circle. But I'm like, what the heck with it? Forget trying to impress somebody. Just do and keep being the best you. And she will be attracted to you. The chemistry will come. Tell her take it or leave it. You are not the Tin Man.
Exactly.
You're a diamond.
All right. Danella C. Danella C, throw us your question. And Bri Bishop, get your question ready. And Daryl said exactly.
Exactly. Yeah. The dog chased the cat. The cat chased the rat. You know what I mean? And then, look. So he's a good guy. He got hit with he's chasing the cat. Meow. She's chasing the dog, and the dog's chasing the hood rat. Like, come on now. One of the teachers do got a crush on him, though.
All right, Sanella, I hope I'm saying your name correctly, but here is Trinity. Trinity, Sanella.
Oh my God, she's got an English accent, and I love it. I'd like to read this with an accent. Hi, Jenny, Trinity. I'd like to know if my grandparents' mom's side are with me. I've been through quite a few hard years. Would love to know if they have okay, it sucks. I'm sorry. I know. No apology. I apologize, but I do love your accent. It's quite lovely. I could say that at least. Hi, Journey and Trinity. I would love to know if my grandparents' mom's side are with me. I've been through hard years. Would love to know if they have a message for me. TIA. Wow. Y'all did not. Okay, so what they're telling me is, and it's funny because they're both talking at the same time. They remind me of twins. They're Wonder Power twins activate. So,
exactly.
Yeah, like twins. They seem to have strong accents or something. Like, they're the ones who told me to stop trying to talk with an accent because it's like really sad to look at. It's a real train wreck. But so what I'm getting from them, like the messages I'm getting from whoever's around with them, what they're saying is that they have given messages and you have gotten them and received them, and you showed physical manifestation that you were getting what they were saying. So some of their messages you've actually said to other relatives. So they are with you. And you said a few hard years. Okay, so let me tell you what happened with the hard years. That was something you kind of, and I know it sounds harsh, but It sounds harsh, but it was something you were asking for. You wanted more, and it was like trying to get to what you wanted. It was sort of like it had to come with some pain. And the best way I can explain that, unless that's your grandma I'm talking, it's like when a woman wants to have a baby, and sometimes, those last 3 months, it's a little awkward. And then actually sometimes having the baby is a little painful. And then after the baby, it's a little painful. So yeah, so what I've seen you experience in a few years was similar to that. So I don't want you to feel sad about it or regrets, because you did what needed to be done. That's what I'm hearing. You did what needed to be done, which was best for you and the best for the greater good of all, is what they're saying. And then it says, would love to know if they have a message for me. I don't know who Tia is. Tia? So, who's Tia? Um, wow. I have this here for you for romance, because that's what everyone's yelling at me. They're saying, pull a romance card for her love life, because we've been telling her that, and she's not really listening that much. Okay, so with the romance situation, they are asking you. The cards are saying it. I'm not saying your grandparents are, or my guides, or anyone. I'm just talking to these cards here, because to me they're entities also. But they're asking you if you would pull back a little bit and retreat. I also have this card here, which is the moon. Things aren't fully revealed to you yet, even though in this card here it is a full moon. And you can see the cat. The cat sees its reflection. They want you to reflect on the romance. Here go the cups. Now these cups, you've been back and forth teeter-tottering. Some things are causing depression, and some things are causing extreme excitement. Don't let that bother you. Oh, you're welcome in advance. You're welcome. Nicole, thanks for letting me know that's what she meant. So, yeah, that's what they're saying is teeter-tottering. That's what they wanted to talk about, was your romantic life. As far as money, like, I'm feeling within my gut that your money's okay, your money's good, the bag is secure, it's stable. It don't look like it, but it is stable, and it's going to increase. It's going to get better. That's what I heard financially and romantically. And let's see, I have these cards here. Let me just pull one more, because everyone's asking for me to pull this magic, sexual magic. Oh, oh boy, I don't even want to read this, but I'm going to put it up there. So he's feeding you. He's feeding the female, and they're both naked, but he's covering his private. She's covering hers. It's just saying that. It's just, to me, reiterating. It's like, okay, and in the romantic situation, have that, but you want to withdraw a little bit and have a little privacy in some areas of your life. Like, don't be full open head on, because your truth and loyalty is not being fully reciprocated. That's kind of the message I heard. So if you're a single woman and not dating anyone, and somebody's flirting with you or checking you out, it goes to them. And that's like what I got for that. But yeah, the grandparents are with you very frequently. It's you and two other little girls in your family they're talking about, that and they visit these children a lot. They're like, and the kids are jumping on the bed and pointing at them or something. And so I see that. I don't know who the children are, but they are visiting some children too. And they're talking about other people incarnating within the family. They're talking about pregnancies and how they're up there with those future children that are going to get born down the road. I don't know if that makes sense, because for all I know, technically, you could be like one child and not have any siblings and not have any kids. So, but they know what they're talking about. They talking about them children, especially the one with the short hair, cut blonde hair, and the little girl with the rosy cheeks or whatever. They're definitely talking about that, and they're talking about you, and they're talking about fingernails and shaving and all this other stuff. Like, they're talking like twins. It says, I'm in a relationship. Thank you. I have one niece only. That's nice. So the niece is probably who has the rosy cheeks, and I'm not quite sure who the little boy is, but like I said, they are definitely around a lot. Like they're just like, you guys don't want me to say it. They said it was a few hard years. They said they felt like it was similar to the movie Hunger Games. If you ever saw that, where it's like people who love you, they're viewing you, watching you fighting to survive and make it, like that. I said pregnancy, but they're like, yeah, it was like watching that. and people are like really proud of you, like on the other side. Even your female friend that passed away, I'm gonna throw that out there. I'm gonna tell her what you said. I'm gonna keep it real. But even her, she's like applauding you too, and your pet or your husband's pet, his dog, the brown dog. Okay, so I'm gonna pass it to Journey now. Thank you.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you. All right, Bright Bishop, go ahead and throw your question. We'll be more than happy to take it right after these messages. Guys, stay tuned. All right, and we are back. All right, so I need Bride Bishop to throw out their question. Ray, get your question ready.
Yeah.
Oh. Gotta block the troll.
Every time you say that, I think about Danny DeVito and Always Sunny in Philadelphia when he says the troll wants the soul. Troll wants the soul. Oh god. Oh god. I'm sorry. Do you ever watch it? Oh my god.
I have. I get to watch very little TV. I'm always doing readings or working on something. You know me. Always go. All right, so I don't have Bryce, so let's go ahead with Ray. Ray, go ahead and throw us your question. Moonrock777, get your question ready. Another troll, guys. Another troll. Welcome back to Facebook.
So, about that giveaway, Journey. How does that go again, in case someone came on late?
For the YouTube?
Yep.
Everybody go to the YouTube channel. Go on there. Subscribe and ring the bell so you guys can be added to our drawing. Our drawing is in a few days to see who wins our prize, and I will announce it on May 3rd. All right, here we go.
Awesome. I have a gift for Ray, but I can't give it to her physically, but this is from you, Ray, from them. They said you like pink roses, so I don't know, but yeah, that's from them. It says, "Hey, Trinity, is it time for me to explore love?" Ooh, yeah, innocent love, nice love, fun love. Yes, yes, yes. I'm single and very focused on work and study, but I don't want to shut love out in the process. Yes. People are talking to me about you, and now I see why they showed me these flowers, because they definitely do. When they're pink like that, it represents that beauty. The red and the white the white is like purity, the red is like deep passion, and that pink is like a sweet, innocent love, friendly, nice. And darn, I forgot what I was going to say. What did y'all say? Oh, yoga. If you're not doing it, yeah. So they're saying to me, like, yeah, you're going to meet a guy. You're going to meet a couple of them that you're actually going to be attracted to. You're right, as you're clearing out your schedule. But and I got the sun on that too. Now everybody knows when you get usually psychic readings, when you get that sun out, it's like a bright, sunny, shiny day. But I'm gonna hold it here while I talk to you, because they're going to talk to you too. As I'm talking, you're going to get these thoughts in your mind from spirit, unless you block it and ignore them. Sometimes you do that a little bit because you feel like you're going crazy or you're hearing things. So they just want me to hold these cards up while I talk to you. I don't go out much, LOL. Oh, it's okay. Neither does she. She's a nun. She's the priestess. And there's justice. And sometimes that justice card will tell you, well, as you sow, so shall you reap. If you're putting in love and planting seeds of love, that's what's coming back to you. Don't worry about that and romance. So I'm just gonna talk to you with the cards here. I don't have a card holder yet. But there we go. Yeah, so what I'm hearing for you is along with work, like make sure like you start doing yoga. And I know this is gonna sound cheesy maybe, but they're saying increase your water, get your iron checked, make sure you get vitamin C. There's things that's like after work, like sometimes you feel so tired and drained. Sometimes, not all the time. I'm not saying every night you come home and just fall out, but they're saying that sometimes it is taking some of your time. And with I guess with this shutdown and COVID a lot, you're not getting out as much maybe as you used to, but don't worry about that. I think, lately you have been feeling more for romance. I do believe there's somebody for everybody. So I know there's somebody out there for you. I know you have more than one choice. And like I said, I don't have my face here. I'm holding the cards here because I feel like I said, I trust my intuition. I feel like your inner being is speaking to you through the cards in the order that you choose and the meanings that you're choosing. But they're definitely talking to you about your love life and romance. And like I said, when you get that sun card, that's like a positive, uplifting. You see the little child on there is happy and free. The roses I showed you, they're pink, like loving in springtime. So you're gonna have a few choices. But something they're saying to me though, and it's a little sad because connecting with you is almost like I would tell you if I were like your older sister. I'd be like, but you got to clear out them voices and feel not voices, but that part of your mind that feels like all men cheat or they want to use you. And I know you're probably thinking, I don't want to say what you're thinking, but anyway, don't tell me what you're thinking. But anyway, that has to be like cut down a little bit because all men don't cheat. Like that justice card, if you're loyal, you'll meet someone loyal. You just got to keep that belief in you. And it's hard to get back out there, but put training wheels on the bike. Can I have a reading, please? Wait, what's your name, Emmanuel? Yeah, Emmanuel. Your name means God is with us. And they're telling you, you need to light more candles. You need more candles and incense. Your environment is asking for crystals. And if you don't believe in that, then you need to go to the Bible, Psalm 50 and Psalm 55. I don't know why they're saying that, but they are. Yeah, I do worry about this deep down. It makes me a little guarded. Well, that's okay, because it's all going to unfold in due time. But Spirit asked me to pull these little flowers out and show them to you. And this is like how they want to hand it to you. This is how they think about you.
Beautiful.
Thank you. They are. Yeah, that manual's funny, though, but go ahead.
All right, Ray, thank you so much. Moonrock, go ahead and throw us your question. And then Kaylee Torres, get your question ready. She said, thank you so much, Trinity.
Oh, you're welcome, Ray.
Woo-woo.
And she don't have to like do a formal official yoga. She could just start practicing breathing and stretching more and doing the neck rolls, or even while she's watching. Like, it doesn't have to be like, you know what I mean, real deep and technical. Oh, you're welcome to Journey Engine. Wow, Emmanuel came on and my little flower came right out my hair. He's like, can I get a reading, please? Yeah, Emmanuel, like I said, they're saying that just increase, do more yoga or change the way you're doing your yoga, up it a little bit, add on, take away. That's what they're saying. And it's good you are doing yoga. I need to do it too. I need to work on my breathing more. But yeah, Emmanuel, like I said, your name means God is with us in the Bible. And they're telling you, go check out some of them Psalms if that's what you're into. But what's holding you back and pushing you down a little bit is your physical environment of where you're dwelling and the people you're around. And there are a lot of times where a good prayer or some reading, just refocus your mind. It can push those energies back. That's where you feel like you're being attacked a lot and lied on and being treated like crap. So you need to add more things into your life that make you feel better. Like, even if it's something little, like I always like to show off my toys. My one of my pretend sons got me this, but even if it's something like a little trinket or anything like that, things that make you feel good or better, exercise ball, but crystals, sage. I know Journey, if Journey was talking, he'd tell you, hey, if you need grounding because you're going through a lot and you're picking up a lot, then don't forget, get some dirt if you have to. You can go right outside and touch dirt, run water, take off your shoes on clean ground, reconnect with the earth.
Exactly. All right, Sarah Trulove.
Psychic, yes! No, I'm just kidding. Like, you haven't been saying it for like 5 or 10 years to people, right?
Right, I haven't be pushing that at all. Sarah Trulove. Sarah, go ahead and throw us your question. Sarah R., get your question ready.
Oh, boy.
All right, guys, when I'm calling out your name, they said thank you, by the way.
Oh, shoot, that's a girl, though. Let me read her name. You're welcome. It says Emanuela Manoa Previllon James. That's beautiful. Wow, I had her all wrong. Wasn't I calling her a guy? No, but you got to understand.
There's
If it's
a lot of masculine energy, too. You know, there's, even when you're a male, you can have that feminine energy. It doesn't mean that you're feminine, but with the masculine energy can be sometimes represented by the male energy, but doesn't mean that she's a manly person. It just means that there's that strictness, there's that energy of strength and a knowing and not being pushed around, and that usually gets indicated as a more masculine energy to which is usually represented by a man, but it's not always necessary. That's not always true. So,
well, I mean, like my daughter, her name is Latre. In Greek, it's Latre, but I named her Latre. So Emanuela, it's like I said, it felt like this is a person who has read the Bible or heard about the Bible or has looked into different studies and things of that nature. So that's why I said, okay, I'm gonna tell her go to Psalm. I would say go to Psalm 91 also. You know, I would, but in general, in 27. I want to write them down and check myself and be like, why would they? I try not to read other people's mail, but
exactly.
Yeah, it does mean God with me.
Getting hit with some serious troll action going on, guys. I do apologize.
Oh, but the trolls are my friends.
All right, so Sarah R., go ahead and throw us your question. Lexi SDL, please get your question ready.
Because I want to read for the trolls too.
Yeah. Go back under the bridge you came from.
No, when I start talking, they ain't going to want to stay. They're going to be like, I want to jump through the screen and get her. I'm like, stop masturbating. Nobody wants you. No,
we don't get
me psychic to the trolls. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. All right, Lexi SDL. Lexi, go ahead and throw us your question.
Yeah, I can't read any of the comments, so I'm too lazy to go back and look afterwards, but one day I'll check them. I'll check them before the summer, so. I mean, I'll check them out, when we have a break.
Lexi, let's keep on going with Kim Sosa? Kim Sosa? I hope I said that right. Kim Sosa, give me your question. Chanel Jasmine, get your question ready. We're going to keep on going down this list, guys.
I do got to get a pen. Can you hold on 1 second?
Absolutely.
Okay.
All right, no Kim. Let's keep on going. Chanel Jasmine, throw us your question. And then Lady R, go ahead and get your question ready. So Chanel Jasmine, throw us your question. And then Lady R, get your question ready.
Actually, I think I'm going to make an exception to my rule and read the mail, because if I told Emanuela, I was like, go to Psalm 50, 51, 91, and 27, I'm like, what's that about? Like, now I do want to be nosy.
Oh,
so
yeah?
I'm going to look them up later.
Well, absolutely.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, no Chanel. Lady R, throw us your question. Jessica Lambert, get your question ready. All right, guys. Clock is ticking. As soon as I call your name, your clock is ticking, just so you guys know. So get them questions ready. Because when I call your name, I want to see your question out there. All right, no Lady R. Let's keep on going. Jessica Lambert, throw your question. And then Jay Len, get your question ready. Jessica Lambert. Melinda Jones, you did not miss. You're still on the list, honey. I'm just going straight down it. All right, no Jessica. All right, let's keep on going. Jalen, throw us your question. Trina, get your question ready. Trina B, get your question ready. Remember, you guys' time is going as soon as I call your name, so get them questions ready. I always like to type it up and then copy it, and then when my name's called, I place my question and boom, it's there. All right, no Jalen, got it. Let's keep on going. Trina B, throw your question out there. And then Gigi Ann A. Gigi Anna. That's it. Gigi Anna, get your question ready. I need Trina B to give me her question. This is why I tell everybody just to be patient, because we're going to get to your question. But I'm crossing a lot of people off the list that could have got an answer tonight. I've got to stick around and figure out what's up. What's up? All right. No Trina. Gigi Anna, throw us your question. Nicole Reed, get your question ready. All right. Let's go ahead and take the next name. Nicole Reed, throw us your question. And then I'm going to need Misha Williams to get her question ready. All right. Here we go. Nicole has come up forward, so let's go ahead and put you on with Trinity.
Hello, Nicole. It says guidance, please, on work relationships. Wow, okay. 1 second. Oh, crap. How do y'all do that to me? You guys, it's never a dull moment. Okay, so right here I have the 10 of Pentacles, and 10 of Pentacles usually does represent, like, Pentacles itself represent your earth, okay? As far as money, like in this case, I'm going to say getting that coin. But you're not asking about work, you're asking about the relationships. And for that, I'm getting the Tower. I'm getting that there's things going on within the job, okay? It's being built up, similar to the Tower, and it's under false pretenses. There's some illusion going on, and it's going to be revealed next month. It's going to be rebuilt like in 2 weeks or next month. You know what I mean? It's going to come out in May. More of it. Shit's going to hit the fan, basically. So anyway, it's being built up. So yeah, and as far as the people, it's going to be someone who's like in a higher position and someone who's like a regular coworker. So I'm going to talk about guidance in a minute, but I'm saying right now you have been getting that. So I can understand why it might have been difficult to even articulate that question, because the guidance, you have asked for guidance and you have asked for clarity, okay? And those are both coming to you. And some days you feel more clear and some days you don't. But you have to have that faith of trusting the invisible and focus on the unseen. Focus on what you don't see, the in-between, the left, the invisible. because a lot of your answers are lying there in bed with you right before you go to sleep, and right when you wake up is when they're telling you most of the information. And some of it you're just naturally applying. That's what the guidance is telling me to remind you of. But like we said, Nicole, you are asking about, like, more specifically the relationships on the job. So they're saying that you got to stay to yourself. I have the Herman on that too, as far as the job. And the job, like, they're funny to me because they're saying people in that job, and you say, oh, Lord, they need Jesus, but they need healing. Some of them, they just been hurt and they're damaged, and hurt people do hurt people. I mean, I see relationships and dynamics within your job as if it's in school or a society of some sort. But they're saying the best thing you could do is, yeah, be friendly and nice. Like these ones are. You got this card here, which is like I said, following the lover's suit, a 6 of Cups. So you can still show kindness and receive it in co-workership, but at the same time, cover your ASS on the job. Trust no one there. Please. You can't tell them anything. You can't tell them anything personal. So that's the guidance I'm hearing so far. Also, I'm hearing, what should I say? I'm feeling. I'm going to say you're going to get a promotion of some sort. Now, I showed you the 6 of Cups, but Lovers comes up too, and so does King of Cups. It's like most people that do readings will probably say, hey, you know what? There's an indication that there's romance on the job. Yep, there is. And there's crushes and different flirts and everything. I said it's similar to high school or a group like that. But what I see for you is that you are going to get more money. You're going to get promoted. Now, it will either be on that job or eventually down the road, you're going to get a new job and it's going to be more to your liking. There's things on that job where if you could change it, you would, and it would make the whole thing better. But it looks like some of them aren't really listening to you. So, and anyway, like in a few months, it looks like some people aren't going to be there. Like maybe after that tower situation happens, like those things being built up right now, they're going to come out. But it looks to me like whatever company you're working for or business, they look very stable. So I don't see that messing up or failing. If anything, I actually see the business itself getting better in time. Like in 6 months to a year, they're going to be doing better. But like you said, the relationship. So I have to say that any good employer, or unless you're the boss, they're going to see you in a good light, because what I'm hearing, this is what I'm hearing from spirit, because I didn't meet you yet physically or, on here or anything. But what I'm telling you is you are a diligent worker. You take your work serious. You really, really do a good job. You double check things. You watch how you talk to people. Like you're like an all around package on the job. That promotion is going to come. And it's going to either be there or at a different job. So that's what's going on. So I'm getting more about the work than the relationships with the people, because the main guidance I'm hearing is that they've been giving you guidance and you're taking it and acting on it. Like I said, right now, the ones coming to you that are talking to you more, of course, Source is always talking and sending love. But the ones you can hear and identify more, they're coming to you when you first wake up, the first few minutes. And when you go to sleep. And maybe in your dreams you got to write a journal, but they are telling you things and you are acting on it. And the thing is, on the job, they want you to stay a little more to yourself. And like, yeah, don't trust in people. I know that some of them pretend they're your friends too, and they're not. I know it sounds horrible though. Sounds horrible. Hey, Journey, weren't you and I just talking about that though a little bit? Like a little envy, a little jealousy, and it's weird, and it's only because your butt or your hair or your height or your skin color. Or
your ability to do something that someone can't.
Say it. You served all them tables, and they're like, why is he getting all the tips? Mm-hmm. It's like, who's hustling and bustling? But she wants to have a good relationship with these people and get along with them. But I saw the star. These are hurt people that will hurt other people. You know what I mean? Smile on your face and all that stuff. She's got to let the universe heal these people when they're ready to receive it.
Absolutely.
Trying to help them. Like, don't get it confused, work and business.
All right. Well, thanks, Nicole. We appreciate your question. Misha Williams, are you still with us?
Misha, fall asleep. She was like, I'm out. No, I'm just kidding.
Like, I'm out of here. Journey's singing my name. I got to get the hell out. All right. All right, Misha, are you with us? Go
They
ahead.
named you after an awesome rock band. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, don't stop believing.
All right. I do not see Misha, so I'm going to go ahead and take Belinda Jones' question. So, Belinda, throw us your question, and you will be the last question of the night, guys. This is the last question of the night.
These spirits got jokes.
Belinda Jones. Remember, guys, we are here 5 nights a week. Tomorrow night, Dream Interpretations with me. And then Friday, we'll be doing tarot reads with me as well. And I'll be adding some more fun, awesome people to join me on Friday nights. So check us out. So Belinda has thrown us her question. So let's go ahead and put that up there. And
Okay.
Belinda, here's Trinity.
Before I read that, this is what they're showing me.
Toilet paper?
Yes. And it was right near me. So let me see. Hold on. Do you see if I will be able to move on to a home where I feel more settled? I feel I am tied in here for the rest of the year and am struggling. Well, her flowers look like mine. I can't really see a way out and not sure where I would be able to find a more suitable home that I will be able to afford. Whoa. Hold on. Let me see. I got the toilet paper message to you guys. Do I see a home you'll be able to move on? Well, so like, yeah, I'm gonna keep that up there for a few minutes. But the thing is, if you feel tied there for the rest of the year and struggling, in a way, like your mind is the mastermind, that's what it's gonna be. So those thoughts and beliefs of that, we got to work with that, and you're gonna have to find a way to see a way out. And as far as finding a suitable home that you can afford, it's important that you start like looking at other resources that help and support people or have funding for people that are trying to move like to a better place or environment. So that's what I'm hearing. There's like, it's very basic that it doesn't, yeah, it might be for a while longer though. It might be a few more months or something. But so now what they did with me was they gave me the toilet paper, and I didn't get the full meaning of it yet, but it's coming slowly. Someone's saying tissues and issues. Someone else is saying sticking to your feet like toilet paper. So those thoughts, it's like when you go out to a nice restaurant looking great. This is how you look spiritually, and very beautiful from head to toe, Belinda. Just like you had those flowers and I got them flowers. Look at that. Like you're like right on point, right in alignment, right in tune. So you go in the ladies' room and you come out and you wash your hands, and now you're walking around and it's like some old toilet paper stuck to your foot. That's what these thoughts are like. And they got to get going. But they don't always go away right away. So it's like to get it off, it is a process. Yeah, I'm going to definitely advise that you look for an app or any source possible where you feel comfortable that have positive affirmations, because it is your mind and it is your heart that's going to set you free. Must I go back into your history? And I will, even though it's a little late. When you were younger, you could move mountains, like things you wanted, things you got, things you wanted to do. That's the things you did, and you did good at it, and you were popular. So not that that's still important, because that's still you. That's still a part of you, Belinda. So now, just because you're going through a dark time and it's a cold, dark, rainy storm feeling like in your life, like even in bondage, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to pull a card on that one. But that doesn't mean that it has to stay that way or continue with it. It's not important how you got in that situation or why. But yeah, the cards are definitely saying they're agreeing with me on this, and I appreciate you cards for that. But they're saying bring some balance in, and that's what I'm saying, and reciprocation. But yeah, the person's got their foot stuck in the water too. But like I'm telling you, as I know, there are certain agencies set up to assist people with funding, with rent, with assistance. Even they have people that help locate new places to move. This fire sign, you know, the next fire sign we get will be in Leo. So if you start like as soon as tomorrow or early this week looking into that, it is possible. But it's very important that you get that toilet paper off your shoe. I'm going to show you again in case you forgot. The thoughts are like toilet paper, and toilet paper is something we need. It's something we use to wipe tears, for everything, right? So toilet paper is not bad. So your thoughts aren't necessarily right or wrong, good or bad, none of that. So don't put yourself down. But it's something there that is not helping you. So any thought that I feel stuck, I feel trapped, I feel tied down, like everybody on earth should love Saturn and gravity because that holds us stable. So being like having a roof over your head is a blessing in itself. So they're not bad. You know what I mean? But the environment, and it's not the best, and what's going on around is not the best. And you feel like, and it's right, you deserve better. So when you get that line of thinking and you're consistent with it, putting it up with appreciation, you're going to see changes. And yeah, I'm not going to tell you the physical manifestation's not going to change like that, like that. I wish I had a magic wand right now for you. But what's going to change is how you feel about it. And that's going to make all the difference in the world. Because you're like a winner. You're like a racehorse. You're going to win. You're going to, you know what I mean? You're going to bring it back. I believe in you. And there's other ones around you who do. And your spiritual family, your tribe, they believe in you and they know your capabilities. So I need you to get your head out of your shoe. I'm just kidding. And warm it up with your big girl panties on. Do the darn thing because you can do it. Thoughts and feelings. I'm not talking about the physical action. You prayed a lot, you cried a lot, and you still didn't get anything. And now you're mad at God and shaking the fist and you're like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. You know what I mean? Don't do that because they hear everything you say and they love you. They adore you. You're special to them. But one of the angels is saying, tell her to get that toilet paper off her shoe. That's them thoughts. So get your head out of your shoe and then get the toilet paper off your shoe because you're looking so much at the dirt and where you come from and what's wrong and what's not right and how you were treated. And it's such a buildup. It's like you can't even hear them or sense them sometimes. And they're speaking to you through children even. My goodness. You know the kids love you, right? You got to give Trinity that one at least. That's a good guess. But yeah, the children and animals love you because they still see it in you. Don't forget who you are. Don't lose yourself. And I'm going to pass it to Journey now.
All right. Well, thanks, Melissa, for your question.
Okay. I'm swerving with like my number 3 back there. Oh, that's cute. Keep my hands up there a little bit. Yeah. I love it.
Yes, they do. All
Oh,
right.
yes, they do. You're a beautiful person. And I feel a little connection with her because look, I got the same flowers. It says
And
love that
Paul had put this before, but you were already in another reading, so I just wanted to let you see what she wrote for you.
Oh, let me read. Love that, T. Thanks so much. And absolutely 100% accurate on the work. Oh, good. You guys did great. Yay. They didn't trick me. I feel the daggers, but hoping to get something else when we reopen. Oh, okay. Well, that's between her and like whoever's here with me and whoever's with her. Because I'm still clueless. I got to rewatch it or something. I don't know.
That's all right.
But I will say this. If she said daggers, then they said no weapon formed against you will prosper. So I would look at it like, yeah, you guys can get guns and daggers and you can pull out your sharpest sword with your mouth and try to cut me down, but it's not going to prosper. But she's got to remember, don't give them the power and the energy like that. And Journey, you have your way of saying that too, but mine is, I think when I'm saying mine, I'm thinking like Friday, the Nightmare on Elm Street. Mm-hmm. Like turn around and don't feed into Freddy Krueger.
Exactly.
Like, just turn your back on him and look somewhere else and let him wither away or whatever. But
exactly.
I'm thinking about maybe how he still lived, but it had sequels. But hey, it worked for a little bit though, you know? It did work a little.
All right, guys, we have come to the close of our show. Tune in tomorrow night. We're going to be doing dream interpretations with me. Friday night, we're doing some tarot readings, so definitely tune in. All right, well, from everyone here at My Psychic Connection, we want to say thank you so much for watching. Trinity, it's been a pleasure. Love being here with you, and we'll catch you next Wednesday. Also, guys, remember, don't forget to tune in for tomorrow night's dream interpretation. 1 hour show. Can't wait for that. All right, well, from everyone here at My Psychic Connection, we want to say thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, have a great night, everybody.